Okay, Alyssa, welcome back to the court. Can you talk to me about how it feels to be back on there alongside your teammates and especially Natasha Mack's return?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks to be hurt. Sucks to not be able to play, but super excited to be back out there. I know Mac is excited to be back. Finally, we're starting to get our whole team back, so it's just really exciting and a great game to come back for.
Can you talk to me about Virginatu Musa tonight?
Yeah, I mean, she had an immense impact on our game today. Just her defense, her arms, and her touches and deflections that she gets. Love to see her shooting threes and making them.
AT, just curious, for you, those 5 games that you missed, and you're not one that typically misses time, but when you did, were there things that maybe you saw differently sitting on the sideline that maybe you wouldn't see on the court?
No, I would say it's still the same. Of course, our style changed a little bit. People had to move around. But just excited to be back out there and get my teammates easy shots.
Alyssa, over the last 2 games played, you have 18 assists for 3-pointers made. Obviously, the way you operate is certainly not new, but it feels like the spacing and the complementary fashion to your game is hitting different. Can you just speak to just, I guess, that change in location and how that's kind of benefited you?
Yeah, I mean, I've always asked for shooters around me, and that's what they went and got. When you're able to have that kind of spacing, it just puts defense in trouble. You're either gonna help in on me, or I'm just gonna spray out and find my teammates. So it's just really fun to play. You don't really have to run that much. It's just about what the defense does, really.
Satou, curious, super quick, after the game, it looked like you were talking with Enrique and Aisha Hines down.
I
First of all,
wasn't.
no,
Nothing.
We're
Yeah,
good.
like what?
Next question.
For both of y'all, how do y'all games complement each other? And then is this kind of what y'all saw when y'all first came together in during the off season?
I mean, every time AT drives, it's just such a force that like 3 people have to be on her. So she finds the passes, kicks them out, and then yeah, every time I drive, like people need to be on me, and she's just right there. So it's a great compliment to the game.
Satou, Satou, I'm curious from your perspective, what did you see out of Cat Westbrook today? Because it feels like every time there's like a connected play to be made on either side of the floor, she's there to make it on time, on target.
Yeah. I mean, she's just really had a great season so far, and she's continuing to do so. Just really like a calm person on the court that you can always rely on.
You talked about playing with shooters. What's it like playing with Kit and her ability not only just, when she's able to sit in the corner and knock them down, but also her ability to come off screens and curls and knock shots down even when she's moving?
Yeah, I mean, she's a pro. She's been doing this a long time overseas. I mean, we played against each other overseas, so very familiar with her game. But she doesn't need a lot of time and space to get her shot off. And yeah, I mean, when she's open, we know she's gonna let it fly, and that's what we expect of her. And it just adds a whole nother dynamic to our team.
Alyssa, how do you feel the team has done developing a defensive identity despite all the injuries you guys have faced?
I mean, I would always say there's room for improvement. We've been fouling people a lot and putting them on the free throw line. Not always knowing players' tendencies, but that's a part of the growth for our team. We can always be better in that aspect. I know I'm gonna always push our team to be better on defense, especially a team with us wanting to play so fast. It all starts on the defensive end.
And Satu, I talked to Coach Tibbetts before you guys came in. He mentioned he was excited for this 4-game road trip. How are you guys mentally and preparing for this road trip coming up? I know this is going to be the first time you guys seen the defending champions.
I mean, we just really focus on the game today. So tomorrow we'll talk about the road games. But yeah, I'm excited to, get on the road with a good team and play good teams. Just looking forward to that.
How did you two, what did you two think of Paige Bueckers tonight?
I mean, Paige is a hooper. I mean, she does. We've seen her do it at UConn for so long. She's been coming to Connecticut games for a minute too. So just very calm out there. She just controls the game so well, and yeah, the sky's the limit for her.
Yeah, we need to do better. We should have done better for sure, but she's elite.
It's the highest attendance of the season, I believe. Alyssa, how did it feel to have the X Factor show up?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, I always say that when you play at home, the crowd is a huge factor in these games. You know, when we're having bad moments in the game and you hear the fans cheering, it just gives you a whole nother boost that takes it to another level.
That's fine.
For either one of y'all, actually for both of y'all, with DT and BG leaving Phoenix, was there any added pressure to come in here or not?
No, I keep saying it's really building on a great foundation, on a great legacy, and really just trying to continue greatness.
Thank you.
Thank you.